I am very much for retribution and just getting a lick back. Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I see a lot of new people here, especially for my Degrassi videos. So if you're from my Degrassi videos, hello, my name is Sierra. I like to talk about books, Degrassi, psychology, anything really. So if you're into that, please stay tuned. And if you are not subscribed, please tappity tap that button. I will absolutely love it. Want to see some more of you guys' beautiful faces and comments. So this video is going to be about all of the Black horror books that I really absolutely love. And I believe that you should give these books a chance too. So the first book on my list is White Guys Dies First. It's actually an anthology and it's very much horror and thriller, mainly horror, but all the stories are written by amazing authors. There's 13 stories in total and all of them are so freaking good. I would say my top two is the Docile Girls and the Golden Dragon. Those two are so so freaking good. I highly recommend it to anybody who loves horror, anthologies. If you like any of the authors that are involved in this project, please take a read. Especially Docile Girls. I really like Docile Girls for just like the atmosphere of it and the characters that are involved. You start to feel a certain way about some of them and you become like really, well, I became kind of protective of some of the characters involved in the story. And yeah, it gets really messy, very bloody, just how I love it. So that's like one of the stories I really loved. The Golden Dragon, that one was really good too. I love to see a variety of representation in horror. I love my Black horror. I love to see any type of horror. I want to read it. I want to eat it up. I want to just like digest it because it's always going to be so good, especially when it comes to understanding and knowing other people's cultures, getting to know their mythologies, but also just like certain standards that they have and the fact that horror is involved, because I love horror, just the lengths that people would go to like solve a problem or not solve a problem really, because I just love it. It's always so freaking good. So I highly recommend White Guy Dies First. So the second story on the list is The Taking of Jake Livingston by Ryan Douglas, and this follows Jake Livingston who can see ghosts and he's being tormented by a ghost named Sawyer. And so the story follows Jake and Sawyer, so you get both perspectives and really just understand and dive into what led to Sawyer making certain decisions, because it is a story about school shootings and how it's taking a toll on Jake and Jake's experience at this specific school, because Jake is a Black boy. He's at a predominantly white school. And for all of us who have attended predominantly white schools, who attended any PWI, middle school, elementary school, high school, college, because I definitely did, you know what kind of experiences that you could possibly have had in the story. So I don't want to spoil it for you, but just knowing that kind of tension, it's really there in the story, but it's so freaking good. Definitely trigger warnings if you don't want to read a book about like school shootings or anything that can trigger those kind of memories from going to PWI, like any like depression, anxiety, any type of like that. You can avoid it, but if you want to, please read it. It's so good. I listened it through audio through the Libby app actually. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Please do. If not, take some time. You don't have to do it, but I feel like it's a really, really, really good read and I absolutely love it. Number 3 on the list is hands down one of my favorite books of 2025, and that is When the Reckoning Comes by LaTanya McQueen. And baby, ooh, this book is so freaking good. The female main character, I don't remember her name, I'm not looking it up, but she ends up going to a childhood friend's wedding, and the friend's wedding is on a plantation. Yeah, you see where that's gonna go. So things really just start to twist and turn, things happen, and the female main character also starts to see ghosts. She's seeing the ghost of slaves who tried to rebel, and it's kind of like as if they're playing out the history, but also things happen. I don't want to spoil it for you, but pretty much you can get it from the title, When the Reckoning Comes. And just the fact that it is on a plantation, and the ghosts are reenacting pretty much. They're not even reenacting, because in the spirit world they're literally living on this continuous cycle of like their last moments. So she's seeing what it was like for them up until when the ultimate situation happened, and just the way things transition throughout the time of her being on this plantation. There's some other stuff in there too that I highly recommend for you to just like sit and like process, because there are certain things about the female main character and the plantation in general where you're just like, ooh, okay, yeah, this is personal. Yeah, it gets really deep, it gets really dark, but I, as a person, as a Black person, I am very much for retribution, obviously, and just getting a lick back. So I absolutely love this book, hands down, truly amazing. LaTanya is an amazing writer. I think she has more books. I'll have to look into her more. But yeah, I highly recommend this book. If the history of it is a trigger for you, it's because I know with the world going on and everything, if it's too much for you, you don't have to read it, but I highly recommend it, because it's pretty much just people getting a lick back. And I absolutely love it, so I highly recommend it. Next up on the list is Delicious Monsters by Lizzo Samberry, and this follows two teenagers, and it's dual timeline, so 10 years apart. Our female main character in the 10 years earlier, so prior to this other character, she is moving into a house with her mom, going back to her mom's childhood home, essentially. And there's a lot of stuff going on with the home. There's rumor that the house is cursed or whatever, and she's just trying to like make friends and just really trying to adapt to this new life of living in this house. A lot of family secrets involved. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's so freaking good. And on the other side, the character that we're following, she actually does a podcast, and so she's looking into the history of the house. She has some issues with her mom, but when her mom went to the house and she came out, her mom was a completely different person. Like, she felt renewed and everything like that. And so the teenager, she's like, something's not right here. Like, something about the house. My mom claims it's like, oh, it's like, it saved me or whatever. And she was like, you're still a messy bitch and I still don't like you, type of thing. Like, we still have issues of our own. So she's not buying it. So she really wants to just figure out what's going on with this house. It's so freaking good. It's so dark, but dark, I would say more dark, like emotionally, versus like I would say from like White Guys Dies First. It very much reminds me of like Mike Flanagan's work. If you've seen any of his work on Netflix, that's what Delicious Monsters reminds me of. It's very much mentally, emotionally jarring. There are some physical aspects. I won't get into all that because I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. Lizzo writes just, I love her writing. I highly recommend it. Get it from your library, buy it. I don't care how you get it. Put it in your hands, open it up, read it, or listen to it. Jesus Christ, this dishwasher won't shut up. Last book on the list is This Cursed House by Del Sandine. And this one follows our main character in the 1920s, Gemma. She actually gets a job to be a tutor for a family, so she ends up going to this house in Georgia. She moves from Chicago to Georgia because she's been struggling in Chicago. She's having some personal issues. I won't tell you all the details, but she's having some personal issues, and so she goes to Georgia to be a tutor for this family. And things take a turn with this family. There's a lot of family secrets. Gemma is really just learning about the family and really just diving into what is going on with this house, because it's said that the house is cursed, that a few people had died on the land. Someone had fallen out of a window and someone else just died on the land. Not sure how. I don't remember how. But yeah, so this land is, it's said that the house is cursed. Like, the the child that she's tutoring doesn't go into town. No one really goes into town, really. They go into town maybe like once every few months or whatever. Like they don't go out, they don't go into the town often. They stay on the land. It's really weird, really creepy. The family is just really weird, and Gemma has her own past and trying to navigate what's going on with her with herself as a person and just her family past prior to coming to this house. Yeah, it's just really messy. I highly recommend it. Everyone should read it. I got it through I think I got it on my Kindle. Yeah, I got it on my Kindle. But I don't remember if I got it through Libby or I got it through Kindle Unlimited. I don't remember, but I did read it and it's really good. I highly recommend it. Read it, please. There is some colorism in there, just letting you know now. There's some, you know, some colorist beliefs, and just be careful with your mental health, especially now at this time. These books are, all of these books on my list are so good, but they can also just leave you sitting in the corner and like just bawling your eyes out or just staring at the wall and you don't want to feel anything. I'm just telling you that now. But that's really all of the books that I have on this list for you guys. I absolutely love all these books. There's definitely more. I would love to do another video for you guys. So if you guys have any books that you absolutely love that are horror books, please drop them in the comments below. I would love to know, because as a horror girly, I love horror books. I never really thought to read horror books a long time ago, and I've always loved horror movies, but I never thought about horror books. I know, I'm weird. I wasn't really in the book community at the time, so this is still all new to me. There's so many books out there, so please let's share books in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to like it. Subscribe to my channel, hopefully. And so yeah, that's all I have for this. So yeah, that's all I have for you for this video. Until next time, stay magical. Bye.